Guys, it's the arena where we started off, John, and it's where we'll end it too. All these teams looking for a good game, and finally we get a nice little plane path to make it happen. Match number 18, South Asia Regional Finals. Who will come out on top? Let's find out. Let's head in to our final map of the day.
A nice, kind plane path as well to open us up. At the start, very central, a little bit difficult for the Western teams, but those cars can be planed. They can head out that way.
Fnatic, let's see if they make their way down into Sosnovka military base. Obviously, they'll be dropping very late. We'll see if IND follow them. The big things on our mind is, does 0 Degree go out early? If they do, there is a chance here for ETG as well as INS. They can potentially leapfrog. There's also a bit of movement at the top of the tables as well, John.
Yeah, we've got Entity Gaming, Seoul, and Synergy E all very, very close. 203 points for both Seoul and Synergy E, within striking distance as well, 15 points away from Entity. What I'm going to be looking at as well is RIND, in a similar vein to what 0 Degree may be at risk for. They're only sat 3 points ahead, so they could also go out early and as such prove to be leapfrogged by one of those teams below. But we know anything about IND, it's how consistently placed they are towards the top ends of those tables. But it looks like they're changing it up. Hang on a minute. Down they go. They might be going to challenge out Fnatic's drop spot.
Fnatic coming out early, opting not to go down to Sosnovka military base, changing things up. Like you just said there, John, the tables at the top, they're about as close as This was a cold start to a game.
I think they've only managed to get 1 or 2 points on board, bringing them up to 189 or 190, something around that area. You're going to be looking for 22-point games really coming out from either the Brawlers or INS. So they're going to be looking to send it through, but Seoul atop Everest, still Kings of the Hill, the next zone about to pop.
They are really pushing it right now. Bronze, not good enough. Silver, not good enough. They are going for gold. They're going for the trophy. Orange below, behind the trees, being pushed by the Circle. Circle moves away from Seoul right now. It's not the greatest. They will have to make the traverse down the hill.
Entity, they've spotted out Synergy E, but so have RIP Official. And Synergy E, they're down to their last remaining standing player. They are right on the ropes. They're getting a couple of the reses on through, trying to hold it down, but in comes the forces of Entity along the shoreline. They want to try and stop Synergy E moving on forwards, assaulting on their spot. Entity Gaming, the reigning champs right now at the top of the tables, but what will they be able to do? Neo goes down, it's Austin X to try and get there. Up goes Sirvi, a devastating player, but Entity, they continue to go forward. Aman tries to challenge it out. They're right on in. Will he be able to do it? He goes out wide. Sirvi gets the knock onto Aman. Entity Gaming.
Gatark, lethal in his name, but lethal to his own teammate. Aman goes down, it's just Gatark remaining. Jonathan as well, they are running for the hills. They know they need to get the points up. It's not a massive lead, just 15 points.
And they know that it's against Synergy E as well. They're doing everything in their power to try and stay away. But Synergy E are so low. Austin X has to jump out.
Seoul have also controlled the hillside right now. They're moving down to the IND, but it's Elementrix who are directly behind them.
Entity eliminated. It's the opening for Seoul to come back and take the top spot for the South Asia region. IND getting peppered away and 5 kills on the board. Seoul are going for gold.
Regaltos, he's throwing through bullets. Entity may be soulless right now, but Seoul, they claim another. Elementrix on the hillside. Mortal goes down. This is terrible for the team. Do they have the utility to keep this one alive? It's just Clutch God. Can he clutch it out?
He's so low as well, managed to find some respite behind the tree. Regaltos sneaks on in as well, but on the sidelines, and Seoul are eliminated. It's INS to play, spoiler!
INS, this is the team that is currently in 7th. They can maybe ladder up here past ETG Brawlers, but ETG Brawlers, they're still in this one as well on the eastern side. But INS, they have a great shout into the circle. ETG Brawlers starting to come up large onto Fnatic.
Don't forget the 0 Degree are out early, so if INS can push, they can make it. But they got their work cut out. It's a race now. The ETG Brawlers and INS going a loggerheads one another.
They know they start out this game tied apiece, but they want to bring that undone. One of these teams wants to ladder forward. One of these teams wants to take it all the way. And potentially, in a crazy turn of events, we could see both of these teams making it into the top 5.
Such a crazy game. 4 of the 5 teams we said we were looking out for are already eliminated into this final zone. and the gates are open. Anything can happen. It's the story we've been seeing all along, Blank. It's so close, it's so tight, and everyone is getting squeezed. Who will come out under the pressure?
Like you say, John, the gates are open, but just by a crack. It is the squeeze that is necessary for both these teams. IND just in front of ETG Brawlers. Dream off to the northern side. Smokey taking down Elementrix, who are just coming down from Mount Everest. Iconic moves out. Arguably one of the better players within ETG, goes down to Trance.
IND, the only team in the top 5 still remaining with only one player, and a hard shift out to the west favors INS. This could be their hour, their time to shine and push on through.
INS, they've struggled against the machine that was PMCO. It's kept them down most of this tournament, but they've kept going regardless. Consistency is up. It's Trance. This guy is making a massive upset over here versus the ETG Brawlers.
Iconic is still up, and he will get the kill. ETG Brawlers not down without a fight. 6 kills on board. Another team that can try and push on through. They just need to make this rotation, but they got Nepali Honi in their way. And INS holding down the other side of the circle. Nepali Honi apparently not proving to be any challenge for them whatsoever, but Dark very low is down as well.
Brawlers, 7 kills total. INS, 4 points. It's the kills and the placements which will change how this leaderboard shakes up. We'll see just how far both these teams can go. It would be a mad ending to see both INS and ETG Brawlers up against the wall against each other.
Remember, ETG Brawlers currently on 169, so are INS. 2 kills separate these two teams. They are so close to one another. And take a look at this, 4 kills for INS, 7 for the ETG Brawlers, which means that the ETG Brawlers currently out and ahead, but with one of them going down, Iconic is low. He's the last remaining bastion of hope for them to push on through.
Both these teams have to have massive scorings if they both want to make it into the top 5. I believe it's around about 28, 27 points you would need to leapfrog 4th place right now.
Maybe a little bit less, so maybe to go into 4th, yes. IND did manage to get in quite late, but into 5th, that's really where they're looking for right now. They're trying to hold it down with 0 Degree going out so early. It's going to be a real struggle to push on through, but INS, they're going to have a struggle of their own against ORB. One of them is down, but they still have 3 strong. The shift goes away from them. This time, it's towards the ETG Brawlers.
This circle favors no one. It is cruel. It is kind. How will these players fare? That's ETG Brawlers out!
Oh, they're eliminated! It's INS now, with the run, with the chance to see themselves to Malaysia against 2 teams. Only 3 remain, 8 are alive, and they are a full force. And my, what a force to be reckoned with.
They make it all the way across the full send, across the road. They do not go 30, they go fast. And they rage into this Dark Night, which is the last game of the PMCO South Asia Regional Finals.
They push on through. Orb takes some open ground, but they go straight next to Nepali Honi. And I think they're going to be spotted out sinister. Right on the precipice. The Molotov is in, and they burn it on down. And it's INS to get the knock. Will Nepali Honi play spoiler and be able to get a kill? They will. And just Mad Dog left. But 4 players for INS across the way. They might have just be able to do it if they can stay alive, if they can use their numbers advantage. Blank, they're on the precipice of qualification.
This is the miracle game they were looking for. All hands together as they pray and pray. Smokey will go down but reveals his position. INS, they return in kind. They will not let a player go down quietly.
2 players stand between INS and qualification. They need to push through. They do not have the zone just yet. Smokey is down. It's a 3 versus 2, but Nepali Honi isolated. INS have all the tools at their disposal. Will they be able to move forwards? They're readjusting. They're moving. They're smoking on out. But Nepali Honi, they're playing it down and dirty. They're in the grass.
The corks are whirling. This deadly machine that is INS. Joker, he's not joking around anymore. Looking for the win.
Oh, what's
Latte,
down?
so low.
Disconnect. Last standing now for Napoleone. The last barrier for INS. They need to try and push on through. The shots ring out. He's got no meds. He's taking damage. And he is so low, but he will not go down just yet. Both of them are still up. Two players, so low HP. But INS, they need to regroup. They need to rethink. The zone goes their way. Napoleone, you have to move.
This is terrifying, a sliver of HP for both these players. In come the nades, in come the utility, just bandages on gaping wounds. Can INS make this happen? A vehicle explodes in the distance. Is the fire that they need to rush them forward. The adrenaline is on the side of INS right now. Can they qualify, John?
The bell rings out and it's tolling INS. And it's going to be one player now as they continue their push. Joker through the smoke, looking out wide, looking for the ridgeline. He goes up and he goes down. INS claim the victory. They see themselves through. Celebrations across the board. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Malaysia is your prize, INS.
More than a chicken dinner, like you say.